Well, what's not iffy is Craig Ashton coming in the studio with a fabulous bow tie.
Yeah.
Yet again.
Finally.
Yet again. This
Finally,
is fantastic.
someone with style.
With some style and swag and finesse.
I watch the show in the morning before I come here to see what you're wearing.
Oh,
And I try
to get some inspiration?
Yeah,
That's
to get
good.
some inspiration.
I see you did the same color palette. That's fabulous. Fabulous.
We'll go with this line if you want. Sure.
Hey, that's what lawyers do.
Craig. Right? Let's talk about Elon Musk, okay? So there's a defamation suit. I honestly had no idea that there's a defamation suit happening
Really?
underneath this whole submarine thing.
Right. So basically, I have two things in common with
Okay.
him. I was born in South Africa and I have a Tesla. That's about it, right? So here's the thing. So basically, 12 boys trapped in a
Yep.
cave. And I know Thailand. My brother has a place in Phuket, so I spent
Okay.
a lot of time there. So trapped in a cave, they're a soccer team, and they can't get out because the tide is rising.
Right.
And so ultimately, there was an effort to save them. So
Sure.
Vernon Unsworth, he was a hero. He is very familiar with the cave, and he was mapping it for the people trying to save the boys. So Elon Musk gets involved and says, hey, I got a submarine. And Vernon Unsworth says, you know what? That's just basically a PR stunt.
Right.
And you can put the submarine where it hurts. And then Elon Musk, he's very
I'm
impulsive.
sure he used those words too.
Right. Yeah.
He did. And Elon Musk says, okay, pedo guy, basically inferring that or suggesting he's a pedophile.
Right.
I had no idea that whole conversation even
Yeah.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So basically, what Elon Musk says, no, that's a colloquialism from South Africa. It just means creepy white guy. It doesn't mean pedophile. Because defamation is a statement of fact
Okay.
of a concerning individual that's repeated and it affects their reputation. Now, if it's a statement of fact that he's a pedophile, which is different from I find you creepy, but if you're saying a pedophile, that is probably the worst thing you can say about somebody. So Vernon Unsworth said, I'm suing you. $190 million. Says, I want compensation plus punitive damages because you did this intentionally. So they went to trial in federal court in Southern California last week. Jury deliberated for 1 hour and said, not defamation. What they said is JDART, which is a brand new thing with Twitter, which is a joke, and then you dart. In other words, you do a joke, and then you delete it, and then you can infer that you weren't serious about it. It's a whole new area of defense.
Holy
Right. So you
wow.
can call a guy a pedo guy, which to me, a regular reading of the word is pedophile, and then delete it and say I wasn't serious. It was just hyperbole. It was basically an insult. It wasn't meant to suggest he really is a pedophile. It's just my way of, basically shutting him down.
Wow. And it's called a JDART.
JDART. J.Dart.
Is a JDART actually going to work?
Well, it worked in this case.
It works this way? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
impressive.
because he's worth $20 billion.
Yeah.
So if you get punitive damages, let's say you get 10%. So if a homeless guy hits you with a baseball bat and he's got $5, maybe 50 cents, 10%. You take 10% of Elon Musk, that's $2 billion.
Yeah.
And so he was really facing it, but you know what? 1 hour deliberation, he's famous, jury liked him, he got off.
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow,
Interesting.
So we interviewed, was it yesterday? The Bombshell, the director, Jay Roach, and Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
So you've seen it?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it, but I've seen the cast. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, that just looks amazing.
good. So obviously things like that are very prevalent right now. Roger Ailes, behind the CEO behind Fox News, with sexual misconduct. Harvey Weinstein. It's just the list keeps going on and on.
Yeah, so Harvey Weinstein's going to criminal trial on January 4th, I think. So he's facing rape charges. So he could spend the rest of his life in prison. And if you see the video right now, he's just had back surgery. It reminds me of what the mafia used to do, where they would feign that they were either insane or something, and the next thing you know, he's doing an interview on TMZ. So the point is that his insurance companies basically ponied up $47 million because the Weinstein Company is in bankruptcy. So they said, we'll pay $25 million to the 30 individuals that are claiming sexual assault or rape. We'll prorate the amount that you get based upon the harm that you suffered. There'll be difference from, he took his clothes off in front of you versus he forcibly, had sexual intercourse with you. And then at that point, you come up with a number. And then $10 million is going to the creditors and $12 million to pay for, ultimately, attorney's fees for the board of directors of the Weinstein Company.
Wow.
So some of the lawyers are going, this is not fair. He's really not going to pay his fair share. But the problem that they have, the other people that aren't going to participate, the other victims, he's going to file for bankruptcy. So he'll file for personal bankruptcy once they get a judgment. What he'll do, like OJ did, is basically transfer all of his assets. He moved to Florida, homesteaded his house. His pension with the NFL was not something that you could obtain in a judgment. And Harvey Weinstein will probably get off scot-free in terms of payment. And the only way they're going to see any money is from the insurance carriers.
Holy cow.
That's a really bad taste to get in my mouth.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
So thanks, Craig.
Yeah, right. So,
Happy holidays, brother.
I guess the happiest part was Pinot Guy.
We learned what a J-Dart is.
Right. Well, yeah, well, anything I can do to bring the holiday spirit.
Yes.
Well, you know.
Oh my gosh. Craig Ashton, always great to see you and your bow tie.
You guys are back to the best of time. Bring it back up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, happy holidays.
my
Thanks, Craig. You too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
9:40 here. Your favorite TV program isn't done quite yet.
Yep, there's more to come, including